Hey there. I've been thinking about planning a trip, and Manitoba, Canada has caught my interest. Have you ever been there?
Oh, absolutely. I visited Manitoba last summer, and it was an incredible experience. There is so much to see and do. Where should I start?
Wow, sounds exciting. I'd love to know more about your trip. What were some of the highlights for you?
Well, one of the first things that amazed me was the stunning natural beauty. Riding along the Trans-Canada Highway, you're treated to breathtaking landscapes, from the vast prairies to the serene lakes. And the best part? The clear, open skies that seem to go on forever.
That sounds dreamy. I've heard about the wildlife too. Did you get a chance to see any of that?
Absolutely. Manitoba is a wildlife lover's paradise. I visited Riding Mountain National Park and spotted bison, elk, and even black bears. It's a great place for hiking and wildlife photography. If you're lucky, you might also catch a glimpse of the elusive Arctic fox.
Wow, interacting with nature and wildlife like that must have been unforgettable. What about urban experiences? Any cities you'd recommend exploring?
Definitely. Winnipeg, the capital of Manitoba, is a vibrant city with a lot to offer. The Forks is a must-visit. It's a historic site where the Red and Assiniboine rivers meet. There are markets, parks, and even a skate park. Plus, the Canadian Museum for Human Rights is located there, which is both informative and thought-provoking.
That sounds like a perfect blend of history and contemporary attractions. What about cultural experiences? Did you come across anything interesting?
Absolutely. Manitoba is rich in Indigenous culture. I attended a powwow and learned so much about the traditions and artistry of the First Nations people. Their regalia, dance, and music are incredibly captivating. There are also opportunities to visit cultural centers and learn about their way of life.
It's wonderful that the trip provided such an immersive cultural experience. Now, the practical side. How's the weather? When's the best time to visit?
The weather varies a lot, so the best time really depends on your preferences. Summers are warm and pleasant, great for outdoor activities. But if you're into winter sports, the colder months offer fantastic opportunities for activities like ice skating on frozen lakes and even viewing the northern lights.
Both seasons sound intriguing in their own ways. How about accommodations and getting around?
Accommodations won't be a problem. There are plenty of options, from luxury hotels in Winnipeg to cozy cabins near the lakes. As for getting around, renting a car is recommended, especially if you want to explore beyond the cities. Manitoba's vastness is best appreciated with a bit of road tripping.
Noted. I'll definitely consider renting a car. Any other hidden gems or off-the-beaten-path places you discovered?
Glad you asked. Churchill, known as the polar bear capital, is a remote town that's worth the journey. It's one of the few places where you can see polar bears in their natural habitat. Also, if you're into birdwatching, Okemuk Marsh is a serene wetland area teeming with migratory birds.
Churchill sounds like a unique destination, especially for wildlife enthusiasts. Thanks for sharing these insights. Overall, it seems like Manitoba offers a well-rounded experience.
Absolutely, Manitoba has something for everyone. Whether you're an outdoor adventurer, a culture buff, or a wildlife lover, you'll find plenty to enjoy. It's a hidden gem that deserves more attention.
You've definitely sparked my interest. Thanks for sharing your experiences and tips. I'll start planning my Manitoba adventure right away.
My pleasure. Feel free to reach out if you need more info. Have an amazing trip planning journey, and I'm sure you'll have an incredible time in Manitoba.